Hello, my name is David Katz and welcome to my YouTube channel, katzcollective.net. In this video I'm going to be talking to you about how to work through when you're in a rut. Uh, you know, our moods are constantly shifting throughout our lives, and we aren't always going to be feeling good. I would know. Through my past experience, I've been through a fair amount of ruts, and you know, it's so easy to get when you're in the moment of having a rut or in the period of time in which you're experiencing a difficult time. It's so easy to reject that feeling or that mental state you're in. It's so easy to want to feel better that you push away what you're feeling as though you're failing in some way or as though it says something important about you, but it doesn't. We all go through ruts or through hard times or difficult states. And what's most important is not to avoid those ruts or those difficult states, but to learn to be more okay with when we are in a rut and when we're not in a rut. To be able to go through them rather than trying to go around them. Learning to accept them rather than reject them. Learning from them and becoming something more emotionally is the best way to deal with them. You know, if we can take that pain or that suffering that we're going through and learn from it, then it was well worth it. You know, I've been through some very difficult times in my life. Some of the most difficult times in my life, though, has shaped me to become more confident in who I am, because I know that no matter what challenge comes my way, I've already faced something much greater and come out on the other side. There was a time in my life when I had what is called a thought loop. And essentially what that is, it's a lack of acceptance of something in your life. And it creates an obsessive loop, this obsessive thinking, this need for something. And in turn, that need turns into the obsession, which then turns into that focus that you can't turn off. And it keeps playing on and on and on. This thought loop that I went through lasted for months, and it was probably the most difficult time in my life thus far. I would think about it 24 hours a day, well, whenever I was awake. I couldn't stop, and all I wanted more than anything else was to feel better, to break out of that obsessive loop, to break out of that rut, that difficult moment, that difficult period in my life. And I wasn't sure I was going to. It took a lot of failing. It took a lot of suffering. But if I didn't go through that, then I wouldn't be nearly as confident as I am today to face challenges when they come my way. If there's anything I've learned through the difficult times in my life, it is that from them comes some of the most amazing lessons if we only choose to learn from them. Don't allow those moments of difficulty to make you feel as though you're failing in some way, because you aren't. That is merely a moment where you can learn to emotionally grow and to accept and to become more at peace with what you go through. The more difficult states that we go into, the more opportunities we have to become emotionally accepting, to go through the ups and downs without a need to be at any level, at any state. And it creates that confidence that we can face anything that comes our way and come out on the other side. Life can be very hard. It can throw some very difficult moments your way. But what's most important is not an avoidance of those difficult times, but what you choose to do with those difficult times, what you choose to focus on and what you choose to learn from those difficult times. Because there will be other difficult times in your life and in my life, and that's okay. So learn from them. Take them in stride. Don't push them away as though they shouldn't be happening. Though you might, and that's okay. But learn from them. Because you're more than the moments that happen to you. And you're greater than anything that could happen to you. You are stronger than you may know. So allow yourself to go through those difficult states, to go through those ruts, and come out on the other side stronger for it. My name is David Katz, and you are watching katzcollective.net. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe below and check out my blog, katzcollective.net. That's KATZKOLLECTIVE.net. Have a good day.